I'm going to have to make a little assumption here, but that everybody's logged in, David Demo, and the password is pass333, and you click the login button. So you should be at a page that has actually two pictures of Betty Jones on it. So at this page, I'm just going to start right here. If you're not there, I'm going to give everybody just a second to log in. Joe, can they unmute if they have a problem?
The address, please.
Demo.retirevillage.com. www.demo.retire, R-E-T-I-R-E, village. RetireVillage is one word.
Okay, one word. Demo.retirevillage.
RetireVillage.com.
And the password again is what?
PASS333, PASS333. Okay. The login is up at the upper right-hand corner. You click the word login, and that'll take you to the login screen. Right now, before we go into the to the back end of the site, I want to just walk you through a few things because I think it'll help you see the back end a little bit clearer if we go back out to the front end of the site, which is what your users will. So if you just go up to the main logo, Demo Financial Services Annuity.com, and click on that, that'll take you to the home page, or you can click on the menu home. So at the home page, I want to point out a few things here that get customized for your own site. The first most obvious thing would be the picture. That would be your pictures. The part that you can customize would be where it says my motto, safety and security always. Under the picture, you have an opportunity to put something there. And then if you see to the right above the articles where it says featured information about annuities, right above that is a sentence called please call for your retirement planning booklet. That sentence can be whatever you want it to be. So you have an opportunity to customize that. And then other places that you can customize would be, if you look at the menu bar across the top, it says home, planning, calculators, newsletters, blogs. Click About Us. This is your resume. You can make it anything you want. And then Contact Us page, the top part here, if you click Contact, you have an opportunity where it says, hi, thanks for visiting my website, to customize that as well. And if you're on the contact page, under the picture of Betty Jones, there's a box that says David Demo. And because you're logged in, you have this. This is your login menu. So we're going to walk through what we have here. But the places that I just told you about, if you click on site owner information in that drop-down box there, the site owner information, that'll take you to another screen that shows you the 4 places and gives you the ability to, we're not going to go through all of that, but gives you the ability to edit and go into those and make those whatever you want. So you would edit your website content, should be the page everybody's on at the top, and the picture text, which is the text I was explaining. The front page text was the sentence I was explaining. The About Us text is under the About Us tab, and Contact is under the Contact Us. So you can view that and edit that. We won't go in to do that. But the real purpose of this website is to generate leads. It's not to have something easily editable, or it's to generate leads. And this website is designed, through Bill's experience, to drip onto your contacts, and over time, which takes 6 months to a year, it's kind of like a wine. It takes 6 months to a year for this to start working in the way that you really want it to work, but over time it's going to start producing leads based on your contact list. Drip marketing works. It does. If you just go on the internet and search about drip marketing, it works. But it takes time. It's not get rich quick scheme. It's a slow, steady scheme that works over time. But the important thing for you as an agent is to get your contacts into the system. So we have up where it says My Account, if you click under My Contacts, click the word My Contacts, this will be a listing of the accounts that you have in the system. It'll come up with a contact list, and you see the contacts, and you have the ability to edit them. You have the ability to change their email. If you want to just add a new contact, if you're out, you've got a new contact that you want to add, click Add New Contact. The required information is the first name, last name, and email. That's all we require of you. That way we can personalize an email when we send out the drip. Other than that, the other information that you put in here is only strictly for your own benefit. If you want their address, their phone numbers, if you want to use this as your contact manager, that's fine. It's not meant to be replace a contact manager. It's not meant to be ACT or anything like that, but it's a place you can store online and have your contacts available anywhere. An important part of this, though, is down at the bottom where it says contact groups. Just take note that you can select a contact to be part of groups, and this will be for your own emails that you may want to send out or do something here as we get into that. And to talk about that with the emails and things like that, once you've added a contact, you've assigned them to a group, the next thing you want to do is you want to be able to send emails and communicate with your contacts. So if you click email administration, you'll come to a screen that basically says create, edit, delete, send email templates. And the way the system's designed, you can create an email template, and that template could be, hi, thanks for contacting me, or it could be, enjoyed meeting you at the chamber dinner the other day. The emails are templates. They're stored here, and you can use them and reuse them. And we just have a test demo email right here. So what we want to do is we can change it, we can edit it, but an important thing that you can do now, this is something that you can do as an agent in addition to what Bill will be doing every 2 weeks, which is dripping on your client. You can create your own email blast and your own email communications just by clicking Send Email Blast. And if you click on that, you'll see a screen that says Send Email Communication, okay? And this one just says Demo Test Email. But you can use a first name and last name substitute and go back to the groups that I told you about on the contact page. If you wanted to just send something to your prospects or send something to your clients, if you have them in the database, it makes it very simple and easy to do. You simply check the group that you want. If you want to send it to all, don't check any group. It will go to all. But if you want to select a group, for instance, to send to your prospects, you just click Prospects. And anybody that you have tagged in your contacts list as a prospect will get this email. And to send an email to your prospects, you just simply click it, go down to the bottom, verify that this is the email that you want, and click Send Email. And once you've done that, it'll tell you how many went out, and then some of the real magic of the system comes in. So let's take a look at some of that. And if you go back to the top, one of the buttons that you have is Mail Administration. At the very top, Mail Administration, User Home, Admin Console, click Mail Administration. And that'll take you back to see your template list. Let's take a look now at some of the magic of the system, and where you click Mail Administration, under that you'll see Email Tracking, Trip Tracking, and User Home. So let's click Email Tracking. For the emails that you send out, a tracking code is put inside your email, so that you come in here, the mail ID is assigned by the system, and basically you get a chance to see all of the emails that you sent, how many total emails you sent, and how many times it was viewed or read. It's not a unique read, it's just how many times it was displayed on a person's computer, and it can be displayed on a person's computer 4 or 5 times because they may have read the email 4 or 5 times. And to view that, under Mail ID, if you just click on the first one, you'll come to a screen, and what this will give you is the details of 2 people that read it. Contact@annuity.com read this. The headings there, email, views, and last view date, you can click on those and it will resort the list based on views, ascending or descending, or alphabetical of email, or the last view date or the first view date. Because this is real time, and as you send emails out every hour, every day, it can change because people read their emails, and as people read it, you'll see it right here. The same is true with the system when Bill sends out his drip reports. You have annuity.com drip reports over to the left. If you click on that under email tracking reports, click annuity.com drip reports, and what you'll come up with is you'll start seeing, this one is a test, but for the demo website, but as the drip reports go out and the drips go out from Bill, as people read those drips, their names will start appearing here. You'll have a mail ID. You click on the mail ID just like you did a while ago. You'll see when they read it and so forth. If you want to see what the drip said, just click drip tracking and go back to drip tracking. And then under type, it says email. A mail ID of 2 is what you clicked on to see who did it. Under type, if you click email, you'll actually see who did what. I mean, see the email. I'm sorry. Once that comes up, my computer's being slow, but once that comes up, you'll actually see the email of what went out, and so you can see the drip that Bill sent if you're just curious to see it. So you have tracking.
Mark, let me interrupt you right here for a second.
Mm-hmm.
This was a really, really important part. Something as annuity agents, that this is one of the most powerful parts of this system. If we're sending the drip out and we're able to see who is opening the drip and how many times they've opened it, that gives us a secret input into who is interested in our products and who isn't, or who's interested in the message and who isn't. And so if you see Nick Smith had opened it and read it twice, and you get this report and you look at it every few days, the agent would want to call Nick Smith and say, gee, I was thinking of you, Nick, and it's following up with some kind of a communication, because he doesn't know that you know how many times he's read it. And so while the drip is in place and takes a while for drip marketing to kick in, any agent can use this system to immediately get leads and to immediately contact their database, because we are then calling the people who are interested in what our message has.
That's very important. And
it is important, because this is a whole massive lead source in itself without getting a response from the drip. Any good, aggressive annuity selling agent would be all over this report, and these are the people who he would call or she would call, because they're the ones that have all by themselves expressed an interest in whatever the message is. And so if you have a normal database, you could have 15, 20, 30 of these new ones every week, and that gives you a chance to work your database by calling these people. And if it turns out somebody says, yeah, I just obviously am not interested in anything, you just delete them out and only work at the ones that are really have an interest in what our message is.